let's start the Symposium 2021 of this year. So first things first, I need to explain a little bit about the setup beforehand. We're using a new platform, so I hope you liked what you have seen until now, but let me just explain a very quick things. So as you have already seen, this was the section of the reception. It's very important that you edit your profile picture and the job title. Why? Because this will help you more in terms of networking. So when you do, for example, a speed networking, there's an algorithm that is checking who is your best match. So that's really important. So as much information as you can put from yourself, the best experience that you will have. Then make sure that you're using a laptop and Chrome if you want the best experience also. And if you have any trouble, also reach out to us. And of course, bring your energy to the sessions. As you will see, there will be some sessions that you will be able to jump into the stage, you will be able to raise your hands, you will be able to react. So do it. We expect to hear a lot from you and to learn a lot from you. Then we have the sessions. Here you can see the overall schedule of the day. So this, as you can see, is what I see. I go backstage, but you will see when the session goes live that you can join that session, and you will see a button that it says live in red. So here you can see how the day is organized and which speakers take place in which session. Then here you have the lounge. This is where networking will happen. So we'll have some dedicated times for that, that you will see. So just join the lounge, and then what you can do here is join a table. What's important is that there's a maximum of 8 people per table. So that's why we have created a lot of tables so that everybody gets the chance to do it. And another way to do networking will be to do the speed networking. So by clicking here, you will get matched, as I said, before with a one-to-one match, and you will have 5 minutes max for this speed networking tool. Finally, there's the booth section. So this year, as you know, we have ABB and AFRI, our 2 corporate partners from Unitec, and they will both have a booth. So if you are interested either in ABB or AFRI as a company level, so to work with them, you can take a look at their booth, and there will be an HR person representative from that company in a table of the booth. So just join it, and if you see that there's a person in a table, just join there, and you will be able to talk with an HR person. This HR person will probably only be there during the networking time slots of our event. Okay, if you have any technical problems at all, you can go to people in the Airmeet. There's a section on the top right hand, so you go to people, you find Chander Evangelidis, and then you direct message him. And then we'll try to solve it ASAP. Rules of engagement, as always, try to be present and on time. This is very important. This event is really time restrictive. So if you want to have the best morning possible, let's try to keep to the schedule, and let's try to finish on time. Also to give the best experience also to our speakers that are here with us today. Of course, always participate at level 10. And always bring the Unitec spirit that that we all know about. So very quickly also about the firesides. How can you participate in the speeches? You can react, as Angela said before, with emojis, or you can comment in the chat, sorry. So this is how we recommend you to react and engage in the firesides. There will be also breakouts. So in these breakouts that you will see, first of all, this will be 3 rotations of 15 minutes. So you will first go to a breakout for 15 minutes and then to another one for 15 minutes. How to know where to go? Angela will send you now a list in the feed where it says your last name and the rotations that you will have to do. But this is not so important for now. It will be later on. We will send it again when the breakout starts. So how to participate? You need to unmute yourself, of course, and you need to raise your hand if you want to join the stage. And then the speaker or the host will let you in. So there will be a button as raise your hand, and you need to click there. And finally, in the lunch, as I already said, take a seat to the tables and network, and also use speed networking for one-to-one connections. So now let's do the first poll of this event, also to get to know this tool, because we'll have polls for each session. So now a poll will appear in this chat, which says, let me see. Okay, so there's been a poll now published in the conversations. You will see in polls that there's a poll. And the question is this your first symposium? So just answer yes, no, or I'm not sure if you don't remember. And let's see the results. So as everyone should be able to see the results. So we have 26 votes for now. We can see 60%, it's their first symposium, which is a lot. And more or less 40%, it's not their first symposium. So yeah, great. Now it's becoming, a little bit the same, 60, 40. So yeah, Angela, now feel free to unmute also and say anything you want, because now I will give the floor to you.
All right, thanks, Mireia. Thanks so much. So, wow, we're actually ahead of time. That's amazing, right? Isn't it? So Mireia is our international sessions officer. So she organized the symposium, and of course we have a great team behind it. We're very, very excited, and I'm very excited. I don't know if you see my face. I'm smiling all the time because this is a new milestone, I believe, in how UAA runs events. So I hope you have a great experience today. But let me actually share my screen, because I actually saw that a lot of people is your first symposium. So we might need to say something about that for you. I hope you can see my screen. Let me know if you can. Okay, I can see it myself. So of course, welcome to the symposium. My name is Angela Go. For those who don't know me, I'm the current president of the UAA. And together with me, we have the council here, and Mireia is part of the council, to give you the best experience in UAA throughout the year. And this is our flagship event in the year. So we're super excited to have you here. So what about UAA? For those who don't know or are new here, because I know that a lot of students actually also joined the symposium today. So first of all, in the whole Unitech ecosystem, we have different stakeholder partners. We are one network, but we have, of course, you guys, the students, we have academic partners, and we have corporate partners who also join us today, some of them. And there's the UAA, which is one of the main pillars of this ecosystem, because we are more than 1,200 people all around the world, all graduates from the UAA Unitech program. And we've been around since 2001, because Unitech itself was founded in 2000. 1 year later, the first cohort decided that they want to start an alumni organization, and that's where we are today. So this year is actually our 20th anniversary, and we are spread out over 14 local chapters all across Europe. But you see the spread on the map here that alumni are really all around the world. So hopefully today you also meet people in your own country, in your own region. You never know who you're going to meet. So what is UAA about? We want to be the engineering network that drives positive impact by giving you, our members, the unparalleled edge to lead and drive change. Because everybody here in the network is highly ambitious, highly talented, highly capable, and therefore it's our responsibility to really make a better world. And we really believe we can do that by giving you this edge to lead. And that's why in UAA we do all these events. So just shortly, the 3 layers of the things that we do in our vision and mission is that we want to inspire you to become a better leader, enable you to build a network, and empower you to drive the actual impact that you want to make in the field that you operate in by finding the right people, and then also have a platform to drive your initiatives. So that's what today is all about as well. And before I dive a little bit deeper into that, just shortly about you in the room here. If you look at the registrations of this year's symposium, we see that we have all kinds of people in the room. We have a lot of alumni, amazingly. We have a lot of students, as I told you earlier, but also some guests, academic and corporate partners. And okay, in the right-hand side of the pie chart, you don't really see all the slices, but I just want to say that we almost have all generations of Unitech present. Okay, so we have people from all the way from 2003 all the way to 2020. So it's a great place for you to network with people across generations, which is why the symposium is such a special place, because you never know who you're going to meet. So then we had a dream, just to close off this introduction. Last year, the COVID-19 forced us to go online 2 weeks before the actual symposium that was going to happen in London. We decided to switch everything to virtual. It had never been done before, and we really were stressed out to make it happen. And last year we could happily present it was a great success. The 2020 was epic because it was the biggest event ever. We had a lot of people connecting online from all around the world, and we were like, wow, this is amazing. We set the milestone. And then we had this dream for this year. With Mireia and also the team, we said we want the next level. After 1 year of Zooming, I'm sure that a lot of you are Zoom beat already and zoomed out. And we said, what is the next thing we can do? How can we really take it to the next level? So we had the ambition to have a bigger symposium than last year. And I can already tell you that is the case. We have more registrations than last year. And also we will see throughout the day how many people actually join, and we'll report on that to see if we reach that milestone. And we also wanted to have other modalities to connect, so that we really deliver on inspiration through the content, but also enabling through the networking, and empowering to make your ideas a reality. And I give you a little cliffhanger for what's about to come today, because of course the fireside chats are inspirational, and you can also connect with the speakers in the breakouts. But also we have the lounge and a networking, speed networking, that you can try out to meet whoever you want, and you do it autonomously like in a normal event. But then we also are going to introduce something to empower you to make your ideas a reality. And I'm not going to say too much about it, but I would just say stay on until the innovation platform is going to be introduced. And I have the intention that every single one of you today is going to leave the event having left an idea, one of your ideas, on the platform. Okay. And one more thing to mention is the mentoring that we will introduce as well, to also empower you and enable you. So hopefully with a program that is so rich and a platform that can support everything that we want to do here, you have an epic experience, and that we will be able to provide a slide at this year's GA and saying, wow, this was really the next level. So I hope you have a great experience today. Enjoy it. And I will stop sharing for now. And we will actually go now to meet each other, because that's what you do in a normal event as well. So I will invite you now to actually go to the lounge. So we'll have a slot now to just do the lounge. There won't be a session here. And please sit at a table. Please talk to people who you don't know yet, right? Hover over their profile pictures, do speed networking if you want that, or go to the booth, the ABB booth or the A3 booth if you want to explore that. And then we'll see you back in the session, the actual opening speech, where we have ABB doing their speeches, okay? So I would say Mireia is gonna close the session, and then please everybody move to the lounge and find some cool people to talk to. All good? If it's all good, please give me some emojis in your emoji thing. Okay, let me see some thumbs up from the audience. Nice.
Perfect.
Good.
Yeah, I've also, there's been another poll published. So if you can rate the welcome session, so you just need to click to rate it from 1 to 5. These results are private, so don't worry. And yes, just I will give 2 minutes in case you need more time to answer this poll. But then I will close this session and I'll meet you guys in the social lunch.
Yay.